Hi guys, today's video is going to be about my favorite products from Sigma. This has been requested and I'm not really sure why I've never done one since I use their products a lot. Now I am an affiliate with Sigma, which means I basically have a code that you can use and you can get a discount if you use that code on your purchase. This video is not sponsored, it was not paid to make it. I just wanted to let you guys know that first before I start this video. I have been using Sigma before I even was an affiliate, before I had a YouTube channel, before I even had an Instagram. I was using it. It's actually like the second non-drugstore brand other than MAC. MAC was the first brand that I actually started using. I first bought my first, I think it's like the Essentials kit, the brush. And to me at the time, it was like, for the price of three MAC brushes, I can get a whole set from Sigma. So that's what I ended up doing. I bought the Essentials kit. So I guess I'm going to do the brushes after and I'll just show everything else first. So the first thing I want to talk about is the Sigma, brush cleaning mat. It's like some spa cleaning something. The brush cleaning mat to clean your brushes. This thing, it's just amazing. I absolutely love it. If anything ever happened to this, I would repurchase it totally in a heartbeat. Mine's pretty dirty. If you're a makeup artist or you just have a lot of brushes that you need to wash, this saves so much time. And I say this because I will do a few at a time. It's just so easy. I did have the brush, well I do have it, the brush mitt that they first came out with, but I just feel like it was kind of big and bulky. So once they came out with this, which you could just set in your sink, I was like, yes, I have to have this. So one side is to wash your eye brushes and the other side is the face brushes. This is to wash them, this is to rinse them, and then this side is kind of like to refine them to get them back to their normal shape. It just makes it so easy, and like I said, it does save time because I will do like a few brushes at a time. Like I'll take a couple of brushes and I'll just do them at one time. So it does save me some time, but it's totally worth it. I love this brush cleaning mat. Or not. But following up with the brush cleaning mat is the Sig Magic brush shampoo, and it's 100% natural, and it's actually a recent favorite because they haven't had this out too long, but once I started using this, I haven't used anything else since. It just cleans really well. It doesn't really have too much of a smell, which I like. And for the beauty blenders, this works amazing. I mean, it cleans out all the little dark spots and stains that normally don't come out. It really cleans the beauty blenders really well. But I also do like it for brushes. So that's what I use to clean my brushes, this and then the brush mat. And next, I mean, I don't even think, if you watch my channel, I mean, I don't even think I really need to like say what this is because I'm pretty sure you know. It's the Sigma Eyeshadow Base in Persuade. It's the only base that I use. I love this. I use it in every single video, and I even cut it out sometimes because I feel like it's so repetitive and people probably get tired of it. But I just really like, a base is really important for your eyeshadow. It makes it last longer, and also it makes the eyeshadows pop. But what I like about this one, it's kind of like an exact dupe for MAC's Painterly paint pot. If you use that, it's the exact same color. It kind of has like a pink undertone to it, and I like that because I have like a lot of little like veins and darkness on my eyelid, and this kind of cancels that out. So that's why I like using this, and it's a really thin consistency. And then for their eyeshadows, I really do like their eyeshadows. They don't have too much fallout and they are pretty pigmented. But my favorites, I'm just going to say the three that I use like with every look I do, and I'm pretty sure, again, if you watch my channel, you know. Catch is my all-time favorite just because I really like that transition shade to be like kind of orangey. So this, I mean, it looks scary at first, but it looks beautiful behind any shadow that you put on. So, and there it went. So I like Catch, and then I also like Shout, which is a yellow, because I do like that as a transition shade too. But my recent favorite is Ginger Pumpkin because it's kind of like the baby to Catch in Shout. It's like a yellowish orange, and yeah, so this is one of my recent favorites. And then another thing that I really like is the Line Ace, I think it's Legend. It's just the black eyeliner. I really love this because it's a super matte black. Do you guys hear that? It's my neighbor. I swear she's trying out for like The Voice or something. Like she just sings the same song over and over and over, and it's like the same part over and over, and she's like screaming it. I'm so tired of hearing her. Anyways, it's just the black liner. I really like it because it's a super matte black, which I like. It's really dark, it's matte, and I think my favorite part is the actual brush tip, which I'll show you. It just makes it really easy to get a really sharp wing and clean line, especially that edge, and I just got it on my hair, I think. Especially the end wing, I really liked that to be really thin, and that really helped. It's kind of exactly the same as NYC liquid liner. As you know, we can't really get that. It's not that easy to get anymore. So if you, the only thing with this, there is one thing. The only thing with this is that if you continue to go over and over trying to fix something over and over, it will kind of crack, or yeah, I guess it kind of cracks. I don't really go over it too much, but I'll notice like if I do like over the whole liner, it will start to crack. So that's the only thing I don't like. But if you don't continue to go over and over and over, it's a really good liner. And then again, I kind of reviewed this in one of my, I think it's my foundation routine video, which I will link somewhere up above. But it is the Beauty, I don't know what they call this, Beauty 3D HD Blender, I guess they call it, which is their beauty sponge that they just came out with. I really, really like this. I believe it's sold out right now, but there is a waiting list that you can get on to get it when it comes out again. It's basically the regular beauty blender. It has a round side right here, but it has cut off the edges and the bottom. I don't really use the bottom, haven't really used that yet, but I really, really love the sides for under my eyes and around my nose. That's probably my favorite thing. I really love it. But also it has, for not being the actual beauty blender, it has it's a really close dupe to the beauty blender, and in the way it feels, and the way it feels dry and wet. It does expand when it's wet. It's like it doubles its size. It really does feel good. It's not like a hard one. It's really soft. So I didn't think I was gonna like it at first, but I really do, and it's all I've been using. And then I have been using their eyebrow powder. It's the medium brow powder. It's like a little duo, which is my favorite because it has like both a lighter shade and a darker shade. I've been using this for a really long time. I think this is like the second product that I bought other than the brushes. I really wouldn't say it's like an all-time favorite as far as brow products go, but when it comes to eyebrow powder, it's powder. Powder is powder. All you have to really worry about is the color. I mean, it lasts long, it's pigmented, so if you want something that has like the two colors, then this is a good option. This is the last product other than brushes that I have. I think what I basically did was get everything that's on my desk right here that I use most often and kind of put it together. I didn't really like search for products that were my favorite. So the next thing I really like is the Sigma Aurora powders, which is basically blush, and my favorite is Corderosa. And I like it because, first of all, the pan size is huge. It's really pigmented. This color is just, it's really pretty. It reminds me of like MAC's Warm Soul blush. That's why I think this is my favorite, because that was one of my favorites from MAC. Yeah, I just think it's totally worth it because they're really good, and the pan size is extra large. Okay, now on to brushes. Now this is kind of hard. I didn't pick a lot of brushes because in general I really, really like Sigma brushes. I think they're really good quality. They hardly have any fallout when you wash them, after you wash them, and they last a really, really long time. So I'm going to give you an example of how long they last. Like I said, I bought my first set when I was a senior in high school, and this is actually from that set. It's so old, it doesn't even have the Sigma logo on it or the number, but I bought this when I was a senior in high school, and I am in my 30s now, so you go ahead and do that math. But this is a new Sigma E40 blending brush, and you can see that it's not, I mean, you would think all those years it would get smaller, it would lose its hair, something, but this is the brush that I use every day, basically, for my eyeshadow. So the Sigma E40 is definitely my favorite Sigma brush just because it's a really good transition for your eyeshadow, and also you can use it as, I used to use this when I used to blend out my concealer under my eyes a long time ago. I don't do it anymore, but I used to do that when I only needed like a little bit of concealer. And then also one that I think you need is a Sigma E25. And again, I've been using it forever, since Sigma wasn't even E something when they were SS217 when they had their whole number change or whatever. But I believe if you get, they always give you like a free product when you buy something, and a Sigma E25 is always an option. This I think used to be the only option, but now you get to pick which free thing you want. So you can always get other brushes and then have the E25 be your free item, but it comes like in a mini size like this. So yeah, an E25, I love this because I can pack on shadow but also blend it at the same time. This is definitely, I can't do my eyeshadow without this brush. And then too, I feel like you definitely need, like, it's a Sigma E55 brush. It's just a flat shader. I feel like you really need this brush to pack on shadow on your lid. So this is kind of like essential brush too to have. And then a new favorite of mine, I don't know if they've always had this, but I just recently tried it out like in the last few months or something. It's the E38 Diffused Crease Brush. I like it because it's just a little bit smaller than the E40. So it's a little bit smaller and a little bit fluffier. So if you don't like that big brush, you can use this as well for your crease. But I use it like into my crease rather than for my transition shade. So this one I definitely love too. And then for liner, I get asked a lot which brush I use for eyeliner, and mine's pretty messed up right now. But it's the Sigma E11 brush is what I use for liner, for gel liner. And I use this because it's kind of like, it looks like if it was like for painting. It's a real thin brush. It's just really thin. I really like the size of it. It's not thick, so it's easy to get that straight line and that wing. And then the last eyeshadow brush I have is the Sigma E62 Cut Crease Brush. Again, this is a new favorite. I just recently started using it, and it makes cut creases so easy and so fast. I really love it because it's like a flat synthetic brush, but it has that kind of like, what is it, like a doe foot angle maybe, I guess you would say. Like it has that, so it just makes the cut crease, really sharp. All you need to do is just go over it one swipe, and then that's it. It does like your cut crease for you. It makes it really easy. And also, it's not just for cut creases, but any cream product you can put on using this brush as well. Actually, that's not the last eye brush I have. The other one I have is a winged liner. It's an E06, but it's kind of like a mini angled brush, which I really like. I use this one when I'm doing wing liner on my clients because it makes it really easy, and also easy to do that wing, especially if you're not good at doing a wing. You might want to use one of these small. I can't do it with a regular angled brush, a regular size one. It's too big and too bulky for me. I just can't do it. But with this one, it makes it really easy because it's a tiny one. So yeah. So the next one that I have is the Precise Lip Line L06 brush. And it's really good to perfect your lip line. Really good. I really love this one. And then this is again one of my recent favorites. I just fell in love with this brush. It's the Angled Pixel Concealer F69 brush. And again, it's just a small like doe foot shaped brush. It's mini. It's really good for getting in if you have like bags under your eyes or you just need to color correct. It's really good. This is actually a brand new one because I just bought it. This is the one that I use all the time, which is pretty dirty. And then this is also for under my eyes. It's a tapered highlighter brush, F35. I don't know if, obviously it's not meant for under my eyes. It's a highlighter brush, but I really like it for applying powder under my eyes. I'll just set my under eyes like that, and it works really good. So the last brush that I want to talk about, I think that's it. Wow, it's a lot faster than I thought. The last brush that I want to talk about is the Sigma Flat Angled Kabuki brush. It's the F88. Now I used to use, well, I still use it if these ones are dirty, but I'll go for this one first. The F80 Kabuki brush, which is just flat on the top. But this one, after trying this one, it kind of just, it just blew this one out of the water. Like, I don't use that one anymore. I like this one because it blends really well. And it doesn't really soak up a lot of product, but it has, since it has that flat side right here, it just makes the product go on so smooth and fast. I really don't like doing my foundation with a beauty blender just because I feel like it takes forever, just beating on my face. So I use a brush. I don't know, it's just something. I just have to use a brush for my foundation. So this is my favorite one, the Sigma F88 Kabuki. And that's it. I finished that a lot faster than I thought I was. I'm sure I can find other products that I really like from Sigma, but those are just genuinely like the products, my go-to products that I really like. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. If you do want to use my coupon code, I will have it listed somewhere below, so you can get a discount on your order from Sigma. I believe right now for a limited time you get 15% off using that code. I'm not sure. If you don't want to use a code, don't. I still recommend these products. It's up to you, but it's out there if you want it. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.